From the following transactions, write journal entries in the books of Sri Amarbai of Ankleshwar. Ankleshwar, Amarbai of Ankleshwar, that means this place is located in Gujarat. So now, on the basis of this, you can decide whether it is a intrastate transaction or interstate transaction. The following GST rates applicable to the business transaction of Sri Amarbai. The amount of GST is not included in this transaction. Write journal entries after adding GST. Particulars of GST: CGST on goods 9% applicable, and on services. Say for example, if you have availed any services or if you have provided any services, at that time you have to apply the rate 2.5%, and this rate will remain same for whole example. Rate of SGST is 9%, and on services it is 2.5%. Obviously, then rate of IGST is sum total of CGST and SGST. So it is 18% here, and if you make total, it is 5% here. Now, here transaction number 1, July 1. Goods purchase of rupees 10,000 at a 10% trade discount from Aditya of Anand. Anand means यहाँ पे भी ये गुजरात में ही है. That means place location of supplier is in Gujarat. Here place of supply is in Gujarat, यानी रेसिपिएंट का प्लेस भी गुजरात में है, जो सप्लायर है वो भी गुजरात में है. इट इज ए इंट्रा स्टेट transaction. Now if it is an intrastate transaction, which tax will be applicable? Then CGST and SGST will be applicable. So on the basis of this, you have to pass the entry. How you can pass the entry? Let's see the answer. This way you can pass the entry. First of all, you have to write down date June 2019 July 1. Purchase account debit 9,000. How 9,000 will come? 10,000 minus trade discount 1,000, then net price will come at 9,000. So 9,000 will come in the purchase account. Then you have to charge GST at 9%. CGST, SGST, both at 9%. So if you calculate 9% of 9,000, it will come 810. So total amount 10,620, and as it is a credit transaction, you have to write down the name of the party, that is Aditya account. Being goods purchased on credit from Anand and recorded inclusive GST. ये जो GST है, CGST and SGST indicate that it is a intrastate transaction. And why it is a input? Because you have received goods and on which you are paying GST, and which is receivable. Receivable means you are going to get credit of this CGST, SGST that you have paid in future. So that is why it is a receivable. So three words here written. One is CGST, SGST, another is input, and last one is receivable. Now next transaction, second one. Date is 4. Goods purchase of rupees 20,000 at 10% trade discount from Ranchod Bhai of Ranchi, Jharkhand. That means it is a different state. The payment is made by check. Here you can understand, देखो यहाँ पे लोकेशन ऑफ सप्लायर मैंने पहले ही बता दिया, लोकेशन ऑफ सप्लायर इज इन गुजरात, एंड हियर प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई, दैट मीन्स क्या है प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई? प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई मीन्स इट इज द रजिस्टर्ड प्लेस ऑफ बिजनेस ऑफ द रेसिपिएंट. रेसिपिएंट इज इन झारखंड, रांची. दैट मीन्स both of them are located in different state. So IGST will be leviable after deducting 10% trade discount, and it is a transaction of purchase. So how to pass the entry? Let's see the entry. Purchase account debit 18,000. How 18,000 come? 20,000 minus trade discount 10%, then it will come 2,000. So if you deduct it, it will come 18,000. On 18, thousand you have to levy IGST at 9% and IGST at 18% because it is a sum total of CGST and SGST. So IGST is 3240. So if you pass the entry, very easy entry, purchase account debit, IGST input receivable account debit to bank account 21,240 being goods, यहाँ पे गुड्स आएगा, गुड्स परचेज बाय चेक फ्रॉम द रांची एंड रिकॉर्डेड इंक्लूसिव ऑफ जीएसटी. देखो यहाँ पे भी थ्री वर्ड्स आर यूज. IGST means it indicates it is a interstate transaction. Input means the goods you have received, and receivable means whatever GST you have paid that is receivable in future. Date is July 4. Purchase goods from Jas, Amritsar, Punjab of rupees 1 lakh, less 10% trade discount, paid half the amount immediately, availed 2% cash discount. Here also you have to remember the things. Here amount is 1 lakh, discount is 10% and half amount is paid immediately. इसको एक वर्किंग के द्वारा समझते हैं so that you can get better understanding about the concept, students. This is the working that you have to understand. Working note number 1. Here list price is 50,000. Here 1 lakh. How this working note come? Here 1 lakh is divided into two parts. One is cash and another is credit. So list price is 50,000 in both the cases. Now less trade discount. Trade discount is available both, whether it is a cash transaction or credit transaction. So in both the category it is available. So now purchase value is 45,000. If you deduct 5,000, then 45,000 will come. Now less, what you have to do? You have to deduct cash discount. Cash discount is available only on the amount that you have paid. So how much you have paid? Here 945,000 you have paid immediately. So on that amount cash discount is available. If cash discount is not pre-decided, then you have to charge GST on 45,000, not on 44,100. So that is I want to tell you, because according to the rule of GST, if any cash discount or any other discount is given and if it is pre-decided in the terms of contract, then only you can deduct from it and then you can levy the GST on it. But if it is not pre-decided, then you have to charge GST on purchase value, not on 44,100. You have to charge GST on this value, not on this value. Okay, so here it is, we are assuming that cash discount is pre-decided in the terms of contract. So we have deducted 900, so 44,100 and 45,000. Here 45,000 will appear. Now add IGST, because Jas is of Jharkhand, so that is why IGST will be levied on 44,100 18% 7938 and on 45,000 18% 8100. So you have to make total of this taxable value, make total of both the value, so you will get invoice value 52,038 and 53,100. So now how to pass the entry, that we will understand. Here you can say that, you can see purchase account debit, total purchase is of 90,000. How that 90,000 will come? 1 lakh minus 10% trade discount, so 90,000 will come. Now IGST input receivable account, so total amount, total of GST on cash as well as credit, if you make total of both the amount, then it will come 16,038. Then Jas account 53,100 53,100, that amount we have to take from the Jas including GST, and bank account 52,038. अब जस के पास हमें इतना रुपया लेना है और बैंक से हमने इतना पेमेंट किया है, एंड डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड अकाउंट 900 रुपीज. Okay, and how the 16,038 rupees come? It is nothing but it is a sum total of IGST on cash as well as credit. वापस एक बार आपको बता दो, देखो ये 7,398 and 8,110. If you make total of it, it will come 16,038 rupees. And if you make total of this, your purchase value will come 90,000. So goods of rupees 1 lakh from Hari of Halol at 10% trade discount. Amount paid by check immediately and availed 2% cash discount. Now here total amount is paid. So GST will be levied on the price after deducting cash discount. Now one more thing that you have to decide whether IGST or CGST SGST will be applicable. Here Hari of Halol is in Gujarat. So that means what? Location of supplier and place of supply. Place of supply means supplier and recipient both are located in same state. So that means CGST and SGST will be levied at 9% and 9%. So now how to pass the entry for this? It is very easy entry, so there is no need to do working for it. Purchase account debit 90,000. Now on these 90,000 only you have to charge a CGST at 9%, 7,398. CGST input receivable account, SGST input receivable account 7,938. Now to bank account and to discount received. How much discount you have received? 1,800. How this 1,800 come? So let's see. 1 lakh is the original value list price minus trade discount 10,000. So that means 90,000 will come. So that we have written here. Now cash discount we have to deduct at 2%. So 2% of 90,000, it will come 1,800, 88,200. Now on this 88,200 you have to charge CGST input receivable account and SGST input receivable account. You have to charge CGST and SGST respectively at 9%. So this way you can pass the entry. And if you make total of this two, if you add this two figure into this, then you will get this amount 1,04,076. So 7,938 plus 7,938, if you make total of this, you will get 1,04,076. So this way this calculation is done. Purchase goods from Tarun of Surat of rupees 1 lakh less 10% trade discount, paid half the amount immediately and avail 2% cash discount. Location of supplier is in Gujarat. Place of supply is in Gujarat because Surat is located in Gujarat. So now same state. So then CGST and SGST will be levied at 9%. Working note number 2. So here also 1 lakh is divided into two category, cash as well as credit. List price 50,000, 50,000 minus trade discount 5,000. Purchase value is 45,000, 45,000. Same cash discount minus karo, and cash discount it is pre-decided, so that is why we have deducted it here, and so taxable value is 44,100 and 45,000. So if it is not pre-decided, so कैश डिस्काउंट तो मिलता ही हमें, बट हम जीएसटी किस पे लगाते हैं 45,000 पे, फिर हम 44,100 पे नहीं लगाते. So now here it is pre-decided, we are assuming that, and it is clearly given in the transaction. So add CGST at 9%, 3,969 on this value and 4,050 on this value. Same way as GST, and invoice value is 52,038 and 53,100. So now how to pass the entry for the same transaction? Now purchase account debit 90,000, CGST input receivable account debit, SGST input receivable account debit, because as it is a purchase and CGST and SGST applicable. To Tarun account 53,100. To bank account, this amount we have paid through bank, and to discount received account 900 only, because on half value only we have received the discount. So being goods purchased from Tarun of Surat of rupees 1 lakh less 10% trade discount, paid half the amount immediately and availed 2% cash discount. Seventh one, goods sold of rupees 15,000 at 10% trade discount to Piyush Bhai of Palanpur. The payment received through check. It is very simple transaction. Trade discount, only trade discount is given and the payment received through check. So very easy way you can pass the entry for this, and it is a transaction of sales. Bank account debit to sales account to CGST output payable account to SGST output payable account. Now here also CGST and SGST, why CGST and SGST will come? Being goods sold on cash to customer of Palanpur. Palanpur is located in Gujarat, so that is why both are same state. So that is why location of supplier and place of supply is in same state. So CGST and SGST is levied. So sales 13,500, on this value you have to charge CGST, on this value you have to charge SGST. So total amount is this. Next transaction 8.1, sold goods to Dev of Bharuch for rupees 1 lakh less 10% trade discount. Amount received by check immediately and allowed 2% cash discount. Here you have to understand 1 lakh minus 10% trade discount, that means 90,000 will come. Amount received by check immediately and allowed 2% cash discount. Full amount is received 90,000. Now on this amount you are going to receive, you have to pay the discount because it is a sales transaction. So now how to pass the entry for this? Bank account debit, discount allowed account debit. How this 1800 will come? 90,000, and on this 2% cash discount is available. So 1800 will come like this, in this way. To sales account 90,000, you have sold the goods of rupees 90,000. To CGST output payable account, to SGST output payable account. Ankleshwar and Bharuch both are located in the same state, so location of supplier and place of supply are in same state, so that is why it is a intra-state transaction. So CGST and SGST will come, and full amount is received by check immediately. So you have received this 90,000 along with CGST, SGST. So total how much amount you have received after deducting cash discount? So once again 88,200, then 7938 and 7938. So this amount will come in your bank account. 9. Sold goods to Zorawar of Vadodara. That means Zorawar is in Vadodara for rupees 2 lakh less 10% trade discount. Received half the amount by check immediately and allowed 2% cash discount. ये अभी हमने पहले डिस्कस किया, उसके जैसा ट्रांजेक्शन है थोड़ा. पहले उसका वर्किंग नोट समझ लेते हैं तो ज़्यादा समझ में आएगा. Working note number 3, goods of rupees 2 lakh. You have sold goods of rupees 2 lakh. It is divided into two category, 1 lakh less 10% trade discount. So purchase value is 90,000, 90,000. Now on these 90,000 you are receiving cash discount at 2% of 90,000. So 1800 will come. Now taxable value is 88,200 and 90,000, as it is a credit transaction. So now CGST, SGST you have to charge on this value, and on this first you have to charge on 88,200 and then you have to charge on 90,000. So invoice value is this much. Now how to pass the entry? Bank account debit, Zorawar account debit, discount allowed account debit. To sales account, you have sold the goods of 1,80,000 and your CGST output payable 16,038, SGST out to SGST payable account 16,038, and your total value that you have paid is 1,04,076. That you have to take 1,06,200 from Zorawar, and how much discount allowed? That means how much discount is given by you as a supplier, that is 1800. And why CGST and SGST? Because both are located in the same state. Goods sold for rupees 20,000 at 10% trade discount on credit to Indra of Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Here, location of supplier and place of supplier is in different state. Different state IGST will be levied, and कुछ इतना ज़्यादा है नहीं. इंद्र कुमार account debit 21,240, to sales account 18,000, and on these 18,000 you have to calculate IGST. It will come 3240, that is 18% of 18,000, and you have to write down to IGST output payable account, and in narration you have to write down being goods sold on credit to Indra Kumar of Indore and recorded inclusive of GST. Sold goods to Meher, Kochi, Kerala for rupees 2 lakh, less 10% trade discount, received half the amount by check immediately and allowed 2% cash discount. अभी हमने इसके जैसा सॉल्व किया था, बट यहाँ पे वहाँ पे CGST SGST आया था. यहाँ पे लोकेशन ऑफ सप्लायर एंड प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई दोनों डिफरेंट स्टेट में है. डिफरेंट स्टेट, दैट मीन्स IGST will be leviable on this transaction. First of all, we will understand the working. Note number 4. Here 2 lakh is divided into two categories, 50% cash and 50% credit. 1 lakh trade discount. If you deduct 10,000, purchase value 90,000, 90,000. Cash discount is how much? 1800. Taxable value 88,200 and 90,000. On this, if you charge 18% IGST, then this value will come on 88,200 and 90,000. 18% 16,200 will come. If you make total of this two value plus, then you will get this as a answer. And very easy how to pass the entry for the same transaction. Let's see the answer. Check the answer. Here bank account debit, because half amount you have received through check. Meher account debit 1,06,200. Discount allowed account debit. This 1800 is allowed as a discount. To sales account 1,18,000, and to IGST output payable account total amount of IGST is 32,076 rupees. This is the narration. Being goods sold to Meher, Kochi, Kerala for rupees 2 lakh, less 10% trade discount, received half the amount by check immediately and allowed 2% cash discount. And we have already seen the working note number 4. Goods of rupees 2,000 returned to Aditya of Anand. Now we have purchased goods from Aditya of Anand. Now we have returned it. So ये परचेज रिटर्न का ट्रांजेक्शन. परचेज रिटर्न जब भी करते हो तो आपको सारा जो आपने इनपुट CGST अकाउंट या इनपुट SGST अकाउंट रिसीवेबल जो किया था उसको रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा आपको यहाँ पे. तो इस तरह से उसका एंट्री होगा. आदित्य अकाउंट डेबिट टू परचेज रिटर्न अकाउंट, टू CGST इनपुट रिसीवेबल अकाउंट, टू SGST इनपुट रिसीवेबल अकाउंट. यानी आपने जब परचेस किया था CGST इनपुट रिसीवेबल अकाउंट एंड SGST इनपुट रिसीवेबल अकाउंट दोनों अकाउंट को डेबिट किया था. अब ये परचेस रिटर्न हुआ है तो आपको उसको रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे आउटपुट पेएबल लिख देने का है. एंड ऑन विच वैल्यू दिस टू बी कैलकुलेटेड, इट इज टू बी कैलकुलेटेड एट 9%. 2000 का 9% करोगे तो 180 आएगा. एंड टोटल अमाउंट दैट इज रिवर्स्ड from Aditya's account is 2,360 rupees. So this way you can pass the purchase return entry. Very easy, students. Goods of rupees 5,000 returned by Indra Kumar of Indore. Now here it is a sales return. Sales return account debit 5,000. IGST output payable account हमने पहले क्रेडिट किया था इसको. अब उसको क्या करने का, डेबिट करने का, रिवर्स करने का. To Indra Kumar account 5,900. So being goods returned by Indra Kumar and proportionate IGST is adjusted. A computer of rupees 50,000 purchased from Noble Infotech of Delhi and payment made through check. It is a purchase of capital asset. So कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. एक ट्रांजेक्शन खाली अलग ले लिया है, बाकी ये परचेज एंड सेल्स का ही ट्रांजेक्शन है. एक मिस्टेक शायद स्टूडेंट्स कर देता है कि वो परचेज अकाउंट में लिख देता है, तो दैट इज अ रॉन्ग थिंग. यू हैव टू राइट डाउन इन a computer account, because whenever asset is purchased, then it should be recorded into the name of asset and not into the name of purchase. So being computer purchase, so sometimes students focus on this word purchase and they will write down purchase account debit. Sometimes silly mistakes should be avoided by just focusing, because he is not doing the business of computer, and if person is not doing the business of computer, then it should be recorded to that particular asset. So computer is a real account, and what is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So that is why कंप्यूटर अकाउंट यहाँ पे आ रहा है. सो कंप्यूटर अकाउंट डेबिट 50,000. और आईजीएसटी, वाई आईजीएसटी? बिकॉज इट इज परचेज फ्रॉम दिल्ली. सो लोकेशन ऑफ सप्लायर एंड प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई आर इन डिफरेंट स्टेट. सो दैट इज वाई 9,000 will come, and to bank account 59,000 will come. So very easy entry. Last one, students. Next transaction 24. Telephone bill of rupees 5,000 plus CGST and SGST each paid by check. So telephone bill account debit 5,000, CGST input receivable account debit 125, SGST input receivable account 125. How this 125? Because it is a service. 2.5% CGST and 2.5% SGST will be applied, because availing a why you have paid the telephone bill? Because you have availed the services of telephone company. So that is why now it is not 9%, 9%, it is 2.5% and 2.5%. And if you make 2.5% of 5,000, it will come to 125, then CGST 125 and SGST 125, and total is 5250. And I already told you in the beginning of the example, and what is that? On goods rate is 9%, on services it is 2.5%. So you have to keep in mind these rates, and by keeping in mind these rates, you have to apply the rates whenever, whichever rate is applicable. And then at last, what you have to do? You have to make the total of this. So this way you can pass the entry of purchase, sales, and purchase of asset. Or if you have availed any services, then how to pass the entries. All kinds of examples are explained in this video. I hope you have liked it. Like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos like this.